Okay, so here's my question. Because I went back in time, everything I've done was reverted back to the way it was before I arrived. Do I have to redo all the conversations I've had with the characters? Because that's gonna be quite a hassle, I'm not gonna lie.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Oh, cool, yeah, I'm Adam and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Centius so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
That's alright.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Oh? Zipline handlebar. Okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thank you, Galerius.
All right. See you around.
Oh, I like Galerius. Yeah, that's a really, really nice touch. That way I won't... Oh, nice! Yeah, as I was saying, it's a really, really nice touch. That way I won't have to redo all the conversations I've had before. Nice! Okay, first things first, we need to tell Centius about the assassin.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Let's see what he's gonna do about it. There you are.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Adam and we've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule,
Yep.
forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason.
Can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule?
Of course. What is it?
I think I know who it is. It's a goddamn assassin. It's the assassin who arrived in the city this morning. It's Theseus.
What? An assassin? What are you talking about?
Apparently he was sent by Nero to assassinate someone in the city named Quintus.
Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him?
I don't
You
have
best
a
go.
weapon. Give me a
Quickly.
weapon.
As magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your
Wait.
hand.
Won't that still break the rule? Yeah, won't that break the golden rule? It's still technically murder.
I don't believe so, no. It's not a crime to carry out the lawful order of a magistrate.
Don't you need to give him a trial first?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you?
Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation.
If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure,
It would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the lives you'll be saving.
Okay, fair enough, but
Any way you can. Despite my weapons ban, it's been my experience one can always find a
oh
weapon.
come on,
if
don't
one
you have a
looks hard
weapon in
enough.
your... You're a Roman magistrate. You should have a weapon here.
Thank you. Please act quickly before it's too late.
How am I gonna find a weapon here? How am I gonna take this guy out? But first, yeah, we managed to get the Sylphium resin from last episode, so let's give it to Lucretia and hopefully we can save her dying patient.
Keep an eye out for Centella, would you?
Hey Horatius,
Whoop.
how's it feel knowing your man's doomed to
going on
lose
here?
the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Centella's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
Interesting. Hello, stranger. Kindly get up. I'm trying to talk to you. Do your push-ups later.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
What's your story?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Okay. Why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator.
But we're not in an
That's
arena.
why.
But you're nowhere near an arena.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunt.
Did you just call me fat? Fine, I'd like to meet Malleolus.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could
What?
afford it.
Afford what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
What would you want in return? Isn't soliciting bribes a sin?
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
Uh-huh, sure. What do you want?
Dunno. Something good.
Be more specific.
Just make it good.
Do you know a way out of here?
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think it's gone on long enough. And Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
What does that mean? How exactly is he gonna do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
I don't think so. I'm not sure I believe you, Domitius.
Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confituare.
What? Well, I think your push-ups suck. Look, you're not even doing the full range of motion, Domitius. You call those push-ups? I mean, look, you're bending your knees. See? His chest is not even hitting the ground. Full range of motion, buddy. I bet you're one of those people who go to the gym, place a huge amount of weight on the squat rack, move it like a quarter of an inch, and then grunt so the whole gym looks at you. Boo! Fix your push-ups.
What now?
Fix your push-ups. I mean, it's not a bad thing to not be able to do push-ups, but if you're gonna brag about being a tough guy, you better do it
Isn't
right.
the great temple majestic?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
I have silphium resin. Here,
What?
take a little.
Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Let's hope this works.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary.
Hey, look at that.
How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find
Well,
me.
you have that at
And
least.
while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Why are you working out of a shrine?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease.
Indeed.
But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Tell me more about Nevia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues.
Is Nevia
she
going
could
to be
talk
the
to them.
whisper that
And then
keeps
she
giving
shut
us
herself
tips?
in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
Ooh.
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his
I
temper
think
and
it's the
lashing out.
BTS.
And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll get right on it.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Yeah, let's go find Navia. Hello, Yulia.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are
Oh,
far
Malleolus
crueler.
again, huh? Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to push her, but I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Why would he even lend you that much?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out.
Oh no, it's poison, isn't
Do you
it?
want to know what it was? Hemlock.
What's hemlock?
It's a deadly poison made from a
Oh,
plant.
that's...
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded
that's
my money
messed
back,
up.
but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Oh, son, so... Surely that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
I see.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
Hey, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what happens now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with
Damn.
the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run
Now
its
I feel
course.
guilty. Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Yeah, perhaps I can help you too. Maybe we can stop this guy.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but... thank you.
I'll get right on it. So... yeah, we gotta stop this guy before he jumps.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Not further away now. Come on, run, Forrest, run! I'm a bit eager to meet this Malleolus guy. Seems like quite the character.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't
Uh-oh.
believe this is how
Here it is.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
I was just going to ask, what's wrong?
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, send
Oh.
to my love. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
so he
Ulpius,
sent to
no!
his lover.
believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Was that my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Damn. What? Jump? Oh god. Oh god. Never listen to the voices in your head, but this is an exception.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes. Thank you. I am delighted.
There's a huge gap in the villa, and this guy didn't even notice. I'm guessing that's Malleolus.
And now I make this solemn. Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story? Is he Malleolus?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
And how will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
Oh, because it's real? What makes you sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. But it's definitely real.
Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing?
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Yeah, I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule is broken each time. He won't believe me.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
Yeah, I don't think anything is going to convince him. What would it take to prove it to you? Books? Notes?
Surely you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
I can see nothing I say is going to convince you.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken.
No, you're wrong. Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think about the golden rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
But first, let's go snooping around some more. I still think it's hella strange that he didn't notice that Ulpius jumped from the top of a cliff onto his villa and created a big ass hole. I'm guessing he was like, oh, I did not notice that. Someone else is gonna clean that up for me. Okay, so what's in here? Huh. Damn. Oh! What does he want? Julia to her captors Malleolus and Claudia. Curse you to the depths. Huh. Scumbag. What else is in here? Oh, what's this? Oh, who's that? Who's crying? Oh, the door's in the way!
I'm not supposed to be in here.
My bad, I'll be going now. Wait, let me just get the door out of the way.
I should hope so. This is outrageous.
What is outrageous? The door was in the way.
Why are you still here?
Oh, she's the wife. Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange
Because your husband gave you
right.
the keys to your house. Do you know a way out of
Preferably
here?
the way you came in, by which I mean, please
Well, that's
leave.
that's mean. What do you think about the golden rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Oh, I'll be going now.
Finally!
You're a mean lady, Claudia. I don't like you. Okay. Now I'm motivated to make sure Malleolus doesn't win this damn election. Anything here? Okay, nothing. Yeah, let's make sure he doesn't win. If he does win, 100% sure it's gonna be mass chaos. Get out of the way, Domitius.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Yeah. No, you won't. Okay, so again, is there any way I can...
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his
I
face
still don't
all
have a
covered up.
weapon.
And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I still don't have a weapon.
Thank you. I have to hide.
Can we stop her from growing to the shrine? Do not go in there. Do not go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me.
Alright, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be
Oh,
careful.
that's nice. Alright, we managed to save her ass. Now, is there gonna be additional dialogue with this guy? Because I don't want to repeat the same.
Stop right there. I'm looking.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. He's in the villa? Right on the end of the road? He goes by Malleolus? What? What? Malleolus is quick? Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just outside the city. Second building on your left.
Thank
Yes!
you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now. But you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Yes! Oh! Oh, I'm gonna go there. That's brilliant. Come on, come on. Quintus is just right by that building on your left, Mr. Assassin. Come on. Over here. I got the best seat in the house for this.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Oh! Yeah, I got a bow! Hell yeah! Has dark hair and has one green eye and one blue eye. He is typically clean-shaven. He is a known associate of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Seems like Malleolus. Wait, I never noticed his eyes though. Delusions of grandeur? Definitely. Shrine may collapse at any moment. So long, sucker. Okay guys, that was episode 3. One hell of a twist right there. I'll see you guys next time for episode 4. Take care of yourselves and have a nice day.